The world's largest aircraft carrier is steaming toward Latin America. The U.S. military presence in the Caribbean is at its highest in decades. The target? Venezuela. Washington insists this colossal show of force is all about fighting drug traffickers. But Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro has a very different message. He says the US is fabricating a new eternal war against his country. Is this really a drug war? Or is President Trump itching for a war fueled by something much bigger? Let's dive into the dangerous military buildup that has brought two nations to the brink of conflict. This isn't just a small naval exercise. This is a massive military operation. The US has deployed the USS Gerald R. Ford, the world's biggest aircraft carrier strike group, to the region. They've also sent the guided missile destroyer, the USS Gravely, which recently docked in Trinidad and Tobago, an island nation right next to Venezuela. Along with these ships, Washington has deployed 8 Navy vessels, 10 F-35 warplanes, and even a nuclear-powered submarine. The official justification from the Trump administration? They claim they are combating drug trafficking and narcoterrorism. President Trump himself has stated that the campaign against suspected smugglers helps tackle the opioid crisis, claiming that every boat that we knock out, we save 25,000 American lives. And they are certainly knocking boats out. American forces have launched strikes on alleged drug trafficking vessels, resulting in the deaths of at least 43 people. But many experts and Venezuelan officials are calling the drug war narrative a cover story. Maduro strongly denies his country is a cocaine hub, claiming Venezuela does not produce cocaine leaves. Crucially, the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration's own report didn't list Venezuela among the key cocaine trafficking routes. So, what is the real motive? Analysts point to a broader agenda: regime change. Venezuela's Attorney General believes there is no doubt Trump wants to overthrow the government and turn the country into a U.S. colony. One massive factor is oil. Venezuela holds the world's largest proven oil reserves. Senior Venezuelan officials have even offered Washington major concessions, including a dominant stake in the country's oil industry, but the Trump administration favored confrontation. Political forces are also at play. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, one of Maduro's fiercest critics, has successfully pushed this hardline approach. Why? Observers suggest that taking a tough stance on Venezuela plays well with Cuban-American and Venezuelan-American voters in Florida, a crucial voting bloc for any Republican presidential hopeful. Many see this military buildup as a dangerous revival of the 19th century Monroe Doctrine, reasserting U.S. dominance in the hemisphere. Tensions have entered their most dangerous phase in years. Former U.S. Defense Secretary Leon Panetta delivered a chilling warning: one misstep could easily result in a small war with Venezuela. The U.S. has even authorized the CIA to conduct covert operations inside Venezuela, an escalation rarely undertaken without contingency plans for armed engagement. Meanwhile, President Maduro has responded by ordering coastal defense exercises to protect against large-scale military threats and covert operations. The military strikes are legally murky. While the US frames them as anti-drug operations to bypass seeking a formal declaration of war, UN officials and legal scholars have condemned the deadly maritime attacks as extrajudicial executions. The ultimate danger is that this heavy-handed strategy might be designed to goad Maduro into a retaliatory strike. A single miscalculation, such as a strike killing Venezuelan military personnel, could provide the justification the US needs for a full-scale intervention. This isn't just a crackdown on crime. It's a high-stakes geopolitical drama involving oil, elections, and the future of an entire nation. The pressure on the Venezuelan regime is immense, but the military buildup carries enormous risk. The world is watching the Caribbean, wondering if this delicate standoff will end in dialogue or a small war nobody promised.